DragonVale world. What's going on to the family of dragon? Alright guys, so today we're just going to do a short walkthrough on a couple of my parks, collect a few things and see what's going on in them, and then we're going to take a visit. And because no one wanted me to visit their park, I will keep my word and visit my buddy B's park only. I don't know where everybody went. Used to have about 10 different people that would conversate with me on this game. I got sick and then people just kind of stopped talking. I don't know what happened. So let's go in here and see what's going on. Now, I've already been in this park. However, today I did come in here, and these two dragons, although I was trying to get the new hidden bolt dragon, I ended up getting a different dragon out of it, which is actually one of the dragons in our event. So let me show you. There it is. I ended up getting the Quamera pedestal. I could have got the dragon, but I already got the dragon, so I didn't have to go out and actually get the dragon. But I thought it was neat. I like the egg. I think the egg is really cool looking. It's a mix of all the elements, the dark, cold, earth, light. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. And for anybody that is curious on how my health is doing, it is doing a lot better than what it was. Yes, it is. That's just for sure. Okay, so I hope people are having a good time collecting all of the hidden stuff in the park. It really isn't. Today is double magic spiral today. So when you collect anything, it's double everything. So when it comes to spiral, you collect the people carrying flags, you could get the money or the spirals. If you get the spiral out of it, then you're going to get double. Because generally it's 25. And DragonVale creators have been very kind to us this event. Yes, very kind. They actually are allowing us to collect at a higher rate. And what I mean is, generally, in most events of this past year, most of our events, when we collect stuff in our parks, we'll get like 5 or 10. And sometimes 1 or 2. But this event, they started it out at 25. Which is wonderful. Because that actually allows the players, especially children, to be able to obtain dragons and decorations. And people that don't have any money, it helps them get things for their parks. Yes, it does. Which is really, really good. And this has been very helpful. Especially for somebody like me who doesn't really have a whole lot. But I do this for fun. I just don't have the money. Now, I was able to get this dragon out of the rift. I haven't been in the rift for a couple days. But it does seem to work out quite well. It sure does. I thought it was really cool when it was a baby dragon. It was really kind of cool looking. Wow, whoa, that was some noise, wasn't it? I am thinking that maybe we should have one time a special dragon for Christmas in July. I think we should have a Christmassy dragon for Christmas in July. Maybe Backflip Studio, or not Backflip Studios, but Deca, the creators of this, where maybe they will give us a dragon for Christmas in July. That would be just fabulous. I have rearranged a lot of my park of late. Of course, most people know your parks never stay the same always. You're always changing. A park is always growing, so you have to move things around. And that's just the way it is. Looking for people carrying flags, guys. So if you guys have noticed, the name that is on my channel is now Z-Dog. Now, I told you I was going to work on getting that done. And, yeah. It worked out just fine. I don't see anybody walking around with a flag there. I do see that guy running around in circles, though. Yes, hello there. Oh, thank you. Yes, it actually was kind of difficult, believe it or not. And this is why it was actually difficult. I am not the original person who came up with the name Z-Dog. Believe it or not, I named my channel after my dog, Zero. I have a video of that. It was a sad moment whenever I had to choose to let her go. But it turns out that around 10, 15 years ago, somebody else created a channel for YouTube using the name Z-Dog. And then somebody else came out with it. And then somebody else came out with it. And I was like, well, this doesn't make sense. So I was able to shorten it from ZDog0424 as the name, but my handle is still ZDog0424. So, yeah, we're able to literally keep Z-Dog because that's, well, you know, that's me. Now, hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Don't be weirded out or nothing. There we go. The Russian Badger. I'm trying to remember. I've heard that. I have heard of that. Why have I heard that? I'm pretty good with stuff and how I know I've ran across that before. Maybe you can help me out one where. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to look into that. It's been a while. Yep. Pretty good Bible passage right there. Ah, there's a guy. So I'm glad that today is actually double. Indiana, USA. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, guys, please like and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification button. Be notified when I go live or have new content. I try to come out with new content when it regards new dragons. I could come out with content about old dragons, but there is about 5 or 6 other people that literally have tons of them out there to see. Okay. I see. Cool. It is nice to be able to see people from all over the world. Believe it or not, in my YouTube channel, I actually have about 12 countries that I generally get people watching from. For DragonVale itself. It is really, really cool to see people from all over the world on here. And it's really nice to know that we all have a common interest. It's pretty nice. In the near future, if you are on my friends list or subscribe to my channel, I want to let you know that in the near future, it is possible that you could end up seeing some commercials attributed with my channel, because my channel is getting big enough now that YouTube is willing to pay me for content. It's really good. Once I reach 500 subscribers, I can have short commercials. Now, I'm not going to be rich from YouTube paying me or nothing like that. It's like for every 1,000 viewers, I get like $5. It's not much. I'm not even sure I can buy a carton of eggs. Well, maybe a carton and a half of eggs, maybe, and some milk. All right, now that's not where I wanted to go. What'd you say there? I'm still stuck with my current demographic, but well, a little work here, a little work there. Well, thank you. I still haven't got there yet, but as soon as I get there, 500 subscribers is what I'm looking for, but I'd like to get them all. All DragonVale players would be welcome on my channel. That is, truth be told, the way I look at it, if you play DragonVale, like me, we are all a family. A family of dragon gamers. And in my opinion, the best dragon game they got. Alright, so the last time I was in here, I was putting these two together because I didn't have one of the other ones, but I'm trying to get... What was I trying to get out of this? No, I really have no idea. I'm not real keen on technology, believe it or not. I do well to navigate the phone. It took me a whole year to learn how to thumbnail. So I'm doing pretty good for somebody in their 40s, you know. I learned late in life. I know that there are some game boost modes that some phones come with. You can literally, if you have an Android phone, you can go to Google Play Store and download Game Boost Recording Studios. Now, the problem with that is now these, if your phone doesn't come with it automatically, they charge you about $4 a month to actually operate it, and plus extra detail inside of it. Now, I know that my Samsung Galaxy 24 that I got, whenever I ended up with it originally, it had a game boost mode on there where I could literally go in and pause, stop, record, and block outside interference from like people texting and all that stuff. But whenever I got the latest update from AT&T and the creators of it, they took out the game boost mode as part of the update because it's on a contract with Samsung. That's how that works. So your provider or the phone itself, whenever they do their updates, the IU updates, yeah. So, all right. So, anyways, let me show you what these two right here actually do. That is lightning and dark. I'm going to show you what I was after. So, lightning, right? Let's figure out where old lightning is down here. There's dark. There he is. Bam. And then dark, right? Bam. But I want to go dark lightning, right? So, because I don't have the actual dark dragon for this, I actually do, but it was used. So, let's see what I was actually going for. The hidden bolt. I had already had the hidden bolt. So, what was I actually getting in here? Huh. I guess it was a hidden bolt. But that's weird. Well, I don't want that. I already got that. I got like a couple of them. So let's go something different. Let's do something different here. Let's see if I can't find something. Find something new. Find something new. Find something new. Guess I could put those two together finally and get that. Why do I feel like I'm gonna spend a gem or two? I feel like interesting. You know what I want to do? They say that you literally can, but I guess you can only get those in the cooperative. But alright, let's see what we got here. So I do have the glass. I used to get the Quake dragons in here all the time in the Rift. I just never kept any of them. And the Quicksilver, I got it one other time, but it didn't. I get in that motion when I start like hatching, breeding, and then I like go through it so fast I don't even keep stuff. I just delete it. All right. Well, thank you. Oh, really? You know what? I think we're going to try something different today, guys. I think we're going to go in here and we're just going to put two dragons together and see what happens for this event. So we're going to have to do something here, so we don't want to repeat myself from times past. That's weird. Oh, some of these dragons aren't even in here. Wonder. Try to do this here. And see if we got a seasonal in here. What is that going to give us? I like to randomly throw things around to see. I remember, oh my goodness, like 2016, 2017, I was playing this on a different account. And I remember literally I ended up with a dragon that hadn't even been made yet. Seriously, like I created a dragon. It's really weird because I actually remember it saying that I created an unknown dragon. It was really weird. I've never seen that again. I do believe that was before Deca took over. So you know, I wonder if I could do that. Infinitum. But I don't think I have that in the rift, do I? Yeah, I don't think that worked out either. Try that again. I want to go down here and take a look at this real quick. Fire, light, air, lightning. Fire, light, air, lightning. So I do not have that fire, air, light. Fire, light, air, lightning. Let's try this out, man. Alright, so basically I just need a fire light and an air lightning, right? In that order. So let's just see what I got. Fire light, and then we'll go over here. And then air lightning. Looks like, bam, cyclone. We don't have too many other dragons over here, do we? You know, I think we'll go with the Wick Dragon. And the reason why I say that, because the Wick Dragon actually has a very large body. These other ones are short bodies. So we're going to go with the Wick Dragon. We'll go with the dark. Let's see what we got here for the possibilities. There it is right there. That's 4 rows down. And we don't have a whole lot of dragons to go through, so maybe we will get lucky today. Whew! Hypnosis. I like this dragon. I've got a whole bunch of them. But we don't want it right now. Come on. Think long, think wrong. I like the rift during this type of event because it literally allows us to accumulate magic spirals. It does. And with this event, it allows us, during which time, if it says donate, it gives you extra spirals than what you would normally get. And I need a lot of them because there's a few dragons that I would really like to purchase. Well, that'll be it right here. Man, I really used them all. Look at that, 56 crystals left. And I still didn't get what I wanted. That's alright. We'll have to come back and try that again tomorrow. Alright, so we want to just go over to another park, right? Yes, sir. We'll go over to another park and then we'll just collect out there, see what's happening. Alright. That is the ice dragon. Yeah, That's the Nubula. No? Oh, that's that new one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the new dragon. It just came out a couple seasons ago. That looks like the posh one. It's not. I'm a little rusty. What is that? I don't have that one yet. Man, that is nice. I want that dragon. No! See how many days I haven't been in this park? Yeah, I got a lot to catch up on. Luckily for me, I got the gems I can catch back up with it. Eventually, they're not gonna withstand the torment of me doing that because I don't have that much. They're constantly increasing. You know what? I still haven't found any special gifts inside the park yet. Although the instructions clearly state that there will be visitors or gifts in the park. Find them and tap on them to collect a prize. I have not yet found any gifts laying around in the park. I have not. So, Deca, if you do watch this, just know that there's no gifts in the park. Just saying. Seems to be a bit deceiving. I really could have used something more than that. I've really not done a lot with these parks. I had started on them. My main goal, as I've said before, is really to try to grow the parks. I'm trying to collect as much loot as I possibly can, and then one day just go in for like 5 hours and just do a building spree of my park. Yeah. And believe it or not, I mean, I'm making good money in these parks, the smaller ones. Just give you guys an idea. I built this a while back. Most people don't even see it, but there is the face of a dragon. I like building these things. It's just kind of like, hey, what's it gonna look like when I get done, you know? Because you never know until you actually, get everything put in there. All right. So next park. Right? I have a feeling that I haven't done anything in this park. Oh, what is that? No, it's Dordle. Glacia. Oh, well. That is Peony. Oh, okay. I've been in this park recently. All right. Collect those guys carrying flags. There's not too many of them there, is there? Who else gets a thrill collecting like that? Just random like that, zipping right through there and watching all that. I think it's really cool. Wee! There we go. Now, believe it or not, this park isn't as creative as the last park. I'm trying to figure out which one of these parks it is. This seems to be my baby park. This is my baby park, so my juvenile park is a little bit better off than this one, which is weird because my baby park started first, then my juvenile park, and that was really weird that my juvenile park did better than my baby park. You would think that it would be the other way around, but yeah, it didn't work that way. It's weird how things work out like that. It goes in backwards. Here we go. It's like all the flag bearers are right down here. That's pretty much it. Not much left, is there? Not much going on there either. Alright. So, we're going to go back here, and then we're going to go take a look at my buddy B's park. Now, for any of you guys who do not know about this guy, I've talked about him quite a bit in the past. He is the original friend on my friends list, believe it or not. And him and I used to conversate all the time about the parks. I have not seen him lately, though I know that he plays, so... And that's okay. I'm sure he's busy. But today, we go and visit my buddy B. And here we are. Let's see what we're at. He's got the Starfall, and then it looks like... Oh, okay. Well, he's got Starfall, and I don't remember the background. Woo! Look at there. That's a lot of different purples and pinks. Still working on all the baby stuff. Now, I wonder, though, is all your dragons babied? And look at that. 185. You done maxed out already, dude. Man alive. You really been on that, ain't you? Look at that. All of those dragons there are all babies now. That's awesome looking. Now, I know, B, that you had a adult dragon park. I know you did. But I don't remember. See, there was a space and time there where I didn't visit your park, and it went from having adult dragons to baby dragons, so I don't know if it's a different park that you are put on here, or I don't know. Maybe it's the same park and you just rearrange it. But it's really cool to see this. I mean, that's a lot of work to go in there and put all these dragons in the Fountain of Youth. I mean, you're talking about like a whole day to reverse the cycle of these dragons. That's a lot. Hello. Some of these bigger dragons are baby dragons, but they're just huge. Doesn't matter how much you shrink them, they're still babies. Look big. They're big babies. Looks like you got them all. Here we go. Look at there. Yeah. Got the Aurora habitat. We got the light. There you go. The last time, B, that you and I talked, it was when I was asking for some advice or a design advice for my air-themed island. I wanted an air-themed island, and you gave me the idea to make it rain. And I took that idea, and that was the last time that we talked. I don't remember all of the details to it, but creativity is for all of us together. Sometimes working together brings it. Sometimes, like that pattern of rainbows there. It's just really neat. Huh. Are you reconstructing this? I thought you had something on there already. They just don't look right, do they? There's some dragons that are just big when they're supposed to be small. They just don't look right, do they? Now, I've always been impressed with this idea right here. I wasn't able to replicate this. I tried. I fiddled around with it a little bit, and I wasn't able to replicate it, but I think it's a really good design. That's a big island. We'll go there. There we go. And I know, B, that you got a lot more dragons than what is being showed here. I know you're... Look at all these empty islands, man. Are you recreating? You redesigning? Look at this. I've not seen so many empty islands on your park. I'm very curious as to what you plan on doing. Very curious. Beep, beep, beep. Mm-hmm. I don't remember if you actually have the Trip Islands. I'm going to have to look for that, though. I do love the big old snows, though, boy. We could use a little bit right now. It's so hot. 100 degrees in certain parts of the United States. Wow. Look at that. He a real small one, too. He wasn't very big to start off with, though. No, he wasn't. Now, some of you guys probably recognize this right here, that center one. That is actually part of our event, too. It is one of the decorations for the dark, yeah. So it's available. You can get as many of them as you want, I think. Yeah. Just a lot going on there, ain't there? I even tried to replicate this and was very unsuccessful as well. Which is alright, because everybody's got their own... Oh, yes. Very, very well. Give me a minute, and I will go back to my main park. I am currently in the middle of, well, coming to the end of it, really, visiting a friend's park. If you give me within like 5 minutes, I'll be back in my park, and I will definitely get you that information. So please stay with me. And thank you for your interest in that. I welcome everybody to be friends on my friends list. And if you're just now tuning in, this is my buddy B's park. We're just taking a look around to see where he's been at here. Now, I wanted to see B, you do not have the Trip Islands. However, you do have how many of the big islands? You got all 4. Good deal. So this is where you stuck all of your island habitats. So you're still working on some stuff. I see. You got a lot going on in there. Party hat. I love my party hats. Man, you got a lot going on there, buddy. I'll tell you what. By the way, if you haven't figured it out, my buddy B has turned his park into a baby park only. Yes, all the dragons in his park are babies. Though they are fully grown, he used the fountain of youth to turn all of his babies back, or his dragons back to babies. Party hat. I love my party hats. B, I know you got a lot of things that you're going to do, man. I am so curious. I can't wait to see how you decorate your park, man. I really hope that I get to see this soon. I mean, that's just great. But you got so much going on in there. And the last party hat. Yes, there is 3 party hats in your friends' parks that you could go visit. They offer you money depending on what level you are, is how they base how much money you get out of it. So, B, let's check out your Rift, and you got Dream Dragon galore. Well, alrighty then. You really like the Dream Dragons, I can tell. I knew a guy that did all Sun Dragon and went in the Rift and it just about blind you. I kid you not. Oh my goodness, it was bright. B, it seems to me you might need some different dragons up in here. At least come in there and collect all your dragon crystals so you can expand your Rift out some. Man, it's just all Dream Dragons. It's crazy. B, I'm really impressed with your work. Keep up the good work. I'll be coming back to see you soon. Hey everybody, this is Z-Dog. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you are currently trying to become a friend on my friends list, the idea is to go down here to social, and then you come up with this page right here, and you go all the way down here on the left hand corner where it says invite friends. It'll be in green. You tap that. Your name and number that either you've made up or the game has given you will be right there in place where mine is at. This is mine for this park. I would need your information in order for you to be on my friends list. You can send an invite, but the invite can't be accepted until I get your ID, which looks similar to this, just it'll be yours. It'll be your name that you choose, or the DragonVale plus a number. So, now, if you've never added a friend before, you come down right over here where it says add friend. So, you would, if you wanted to be my friend, you would type in Z-Dog, and then you would push add, and then you would pull up another screen which would need the number, and then you'd put in 5206. And that's how you do that. Now, mind you, I have 3 parks. Actually, I have more than 3 parks. But these are the 3 parks that I use right here. So we have Z-Dog 5206, Z-Dog 5821, and Z-Dog 6434. So, if indeed you do want to be a friend on my friends list, you would have to follow the same instructions on going to find your ID, and you would have to type in your ID. And however many parks you want to be on, in my DragonVale, then you'd have to tell me Park 1, Park 2, Park 3, or all of them. Or if it's just 2 of them, which ones. I have taken you to all 3 parks today. If you want to be on all 3 of them, that's great. If only one, that's fine as well. Yes. Okay. That sounds good. I would ask that you do me a favor. Actually, I imagine I can do that right here. Generally, I would ask people to wait until after the video is over so that you could leave comments in the comment section after the video. But that's okay. I can screenshot that info right there. It's okay. So, guys, I've been on this thing for nearly an hour. And I am going to get off. Please come and visit again soon. Till next time, this is Z-Dog.